check 3, 2, 1. Right, so we're now live. Let's get started. So welcome to day 104 backtesting to unprofitable. Well, I'm really consistent at this and I'm liking it. Let's see if we can reach 110. Alright, so let's do the 2024 ICT futures model here. Right, so I'd like to do for NQ all the drawings, and let's start on the daily. Now starting on the daily, first I can see that might be about to turn bearish, and why is that? It's because we have this gap here, this daily fair value gap. So we're just at the day open. You can see it's 10:14, so a few minutes after the open, and we have this daily low here, which will act as sell slide. And now I'd pretty much basically like to see it go lower after respecting this fair value gap, and I think that's the same thing ES is doing. You can see it's also dropping, so I'm looking for it to continue until the slope. Now down to 4 hour, you can see this 4 hour fair value gap was even respected more. Now let's go down to the 1H. So this happened at 10. This is on 9 today. Now you can see we retraced back into the equilibrium of this range from here to here. And see it dropped, retraced into equilibrium, then continue lower, and here we had a breaker. You can see that it was respected, very nice. We created this fair value gap. I don't know if we're going to return to it, but what I'm sure of is that we're going to drop to this. So liquidity, this is relatively equal lows. So let's see if we can find an entry there, and if not, that will be it. We'll just wait to see the market do feel there. So now on the 5 minute, this is a good fair value gap. You can see how it was respected. Now down to the 1. I'm not seeing any clear entry model here, except if we end up with this fair value gap. But let's see, there's some crucial gaps here. So this is the first presented here. And see, we push her and then we rejected it here, and after rejecting it, creating a shift in structure here, and so we retraced back again into this gap here, and that happened right after we took out this high at 9 and took out this one here. So now to the 2 minute, I think there's also a clear view. So first 5 minutes, you can see how it was respecting this POI. And now on the 2 minutes, pretty much the same thing. Now yes was looking here, it was from some kind of SMT. So this SMT will be an extra confirmation. So that's very nice. Now as we drop, let's see if we find any entry inside there. So end up forming a high. Does NQAS do that? Not yet. Okay. So we'll consolidate a bit inside from here to here, and here we have this nice gap like this. And boom, we get this sweep. This is a really nice sweep here. Now I'd like to see a change in state on this low, and I would enter at that inversion, taking a shot from my stop loss being there, my target this low, long term that one there, something like this, 5 to 5.2 R, crazy. Alright, let's see if we close below. Right, we got the change in state, and here I'm gonna take this entry. I'll be risking 1%. playing some time. Let's see. So here is this one I'm interested. So the sweep and the changing state. So this here we take partials. So I don't know why we're turning back into this range when we had left it. Let's go up to the 5. Well, yeah, I don't know why we're turning back inside this range, because I'm now looking for bear. I'm still looking for bearish prices, honestly, so we can respect this thing here, this gap. Let's see how we go now. Okay, we end up getting tapped out. So lunch macro steps in, and we're back in equilibrium of the 15. Was it the 15? Yeah, from here to here we pushed into equilibrium, then we dropped. So let's see what happens here. We're in the lunch hour, keep that in mind. So which means like the morning was I don't know, we opened here and we closed here, so we basically dropped and came back, took out these relatively equal lows, but we didn't take out these ones that were on the daily, these ones here. So now on the 15 we get the change in state, which means that we're gonna be bullish for some time. Maybe take out this high here or this one here. Now down to 5, 1. You can find some entry models, I said here, like a reaction of one other block, and then we enter. So here we drop into the other block. So we wait for a bit. Now you can see we break out of the range. So wait for some kind of internal sweep before we just run in. So lunch is kind of consolidating. Okay, very nice. Here we've created this good inversion, and the terminal is looking nice as well. It's creating the inversion. I'd like to see retracement back to inversion, and a push to here. The first target is obviously this one here. Going up to 15. You can see that there's no other high here, so it's also possible that we might drop. Let's see if the market provides any opportunity. So how CS looking here? Let's see, let's take with that and see. So we end up dropping. So what happened here? Took up buy side, we dropped, created a short structure here, and a nice retracement to this figure gap. Just go let me live. So we didn't get any entries right there. Let's mark out the lunch range. Let's see, so you can see if we find an entry there. But the highest of this range is here, and the lowest is here. It's not the lowest. Lowest is here. So what's my bias now? It's like goes 1 hour. So you can see we take out by side here. So I'd like to see it, rebalance this smoke and drop kind of low. So if we're gonna drop low, you gotta take out a high, then drop lower. Let's see how this is looking. Yeah, so you can see we also have an SMT here, down to the 1 to the 15. Sorry. You can see we're basically consolidating in launch. So let me see if I can find an entry inside here. So not yet, but we have this set of highs that might get taken out. Yes, oh, the 5 had this. Some of the 15 minute, now down to the 1. We have an SMT. Same here. Because if you create a nice changing state of the right here. The entries here. Stop right there. And we'll target right the highs. So we can see we took out launch highs. So let's see if we're balanced to the downside. So the shift across on this. So we put in another SMT here. So power hour kicks in, the last hour trading. And we drop. Take out this right here, we drop, changing state. And taking out this low here. Take out this one here. The next day now. So I think I should go into the day having a clear bias and analysis where I'm looking for instead of just playing off entry models. So first, so it's pretty unclear here. I was thinking of market to respect this, then drop, but it didn't. So this gap is kind of holding. It dropped for a bit and then started pushing higher. And this day you can see how it started. It opened here, pushed high a bit, then dropped. So this might be a bullish day, and these daily highs will be our targets. I'm thinking so. So this daily high will be an obvious draw. So I'm not taking reach all the way here. I'm expecting this to be a bullish day, reaction off of this bullish FVG. Let's look for I don't know, we got the sweep here, got the shift, so we might retrace to OT here and then push it. I don't see any fair value gap or a key or a block that we might bounce off of. Now down to the 1 hour. Well, we dropped, let's see, I think we'll return to equilibrium of this range. Right, that's there, and we take out these lows. Did ES do that? This one's there. Yep, absolutely. Now, after that, so it's simply here, we have the sweep. Now down to 15. We have this regular gap. And you can see we've already shifted, so I like to mark this one. You can see how good this one was respected. So here we've also taken out these highs. So these London highs are a very good target as for our morning drill. So I'm bullish and currently looking for price to push higher. This is a daily high. But being bullish doesn't mean that I'll not take sales. It means that if I take sales, there will be small contracts and short-term sell trades. So we have this 5-minute fair value gaps. We might return to it. This one here, because you can see the mode operating here. Sweep, shift. We might get a replacement to the fair value gap as well. And down to 1. Right. Will explode the moment market opens. And how's the ES here? Those will not behaving that kind of good. So we're about to take out the daily high. Even wait, sorry, it's London high, yeah. And it gets taken out very, very quickly. Have this as our first presented fair value gap. And we also take out that daily high. So create this order block, but I don't know if I should continue looking for trades after taking out this high. That will be kind of risky, because then we have no like draw on liquidity, except if we take out except if we're planning on to create all-time highs, because since we've taken out this, next target will be there, next crucial high. And how's ES? So ES is still putting in SMT and 15. Can't see how it's looking there. So it's also possible that this day might turn out bullish. Okay. to the 1 minute. I have this fair value gap, so I'm not taking buys here. Burst it right here. Very nice. And we've created the changing state. So the 5. It's 5. If it's to rebalance to a gap, it will be at least here. So I like to rebalance this move, whole move here, from here to here, but to rebalance will at least return here. So maybe if we trade this, we can let it drop until this gap here, and we can so make a stop a little bit tighter than got the one. So it will be another possibility to take this entry. Yeah, some kind of 2R like that one. So I'm entering off of that inversion created. Alright, let's see. Market starts to consolidate around the entry. We're a few ticks to SL. Crazy, look at this. How's the yes here? Very crazy SMT there. And we have this wicks. Look absolutely massive. Let's just wait for a bit. Ends up becoming a stop. So that back to the one. What did we do wrong? I don't know. It's not an SMT, and I don't know. So it respects this auto block. Let's see what happens. I'm not seeing anything on this day, except if you let it go to the PM session. Just the taking of this high, we're going to push more higher with the 4H. I'm getting consistent losses here. It's crazy. Down for 50. Let's reevaluate this. So market opened here and rallied high. No random stops, no what. Just goes. But I think here I see some kind of model play out. I don't know. So here we get this sweep. Then we get here. shift. I don't know if we're in any kind of POI here. Well, we have this gap here. This one there. We got the sweep inside here. Push here, create a market shift. And return to the gap here. Let's see what the line tries to bring. So back to the 1 hour. And if we're balancing this move or not, standard bullish 15, respecting this other block, but we still have this very gap. Let's see if that gap gets run through or not. But we have another low taken out there. And down to the 2 minute, we got a minor sweep here and the shift. Small retracement into the gap. This line share is over. And we end up taking out this high. We're now in the last hour of trading, which is most likely to retrace into this nice fairly gap in the 1 hour. Having some tea. It might be able to drop to here. Come on. What's wrong with how I'm reading price? Let's go now to the next day. Remove these drawings. You can see we end up becoming bullish. And funny thing is we have all of this gap to rebalance on the daily, And I've taken out this high here. And this is an all-time high drawn liquidity. And down to the 4 hour. As I saw the daily is kind of trying to build up a bullish profile, and I think the 4 hour is doing the same thing. You can see it right here. I can make a buy model, and we have this 4 hour fair value gap. So we ran over these Asian lows on Wednesday. We're taking out this high by few ticks. So we have London highs resting here. That's buy side. Let's mark this. So buy side liquidity. And this. That's buy side as well. In 1 hour. So that will be the levels that I'll be targeting to, since we're bullish. Like, I'm looking on for market to be a bullish profile. Now going down to 15, we might drop and rebalance this move here. I'll take out this, create some liquidity, I'll take it out and then push higher. And here I've got this 15-minute gap that's at the midpoint. Let's see if we get to it or not. Okay, just so wait for the open now. Okay, so I'd like to see something here. We have a crazy SMT here. Here you could take an entry on this change in state. Let's see what happens at the open. Boom, fly, as I was saying. So the entry has been already framed, kinda. So we might take out this highs there. And boom, end up hitting take profit just like that. First presented fair value gap, so I didn't take the trade, but we had all the confluences too. So we have this sweep right here, and it's an SMT, you can see, and up to on the 5. I think this is in some kind of POI, this gap or this one. So we also take out this low actually. Now on the 15, we haven't poked into this gap yet. Neither did we on the 1 hour or the 4 hour. You can see how we get a nice market make a buy model like this. So first target gets taken out. Let's see if we take out London highs, and we drop down into the first presented fair value gap. You can see how it's rejecting. And we'll just wait here. Well, when news were released, we had some news, and keep in mind this is NFP week, 3rd July, and here we had Fed's posting speech. So we end up taking out the highs and the lows almost. Let's see. So we're in that range of the news. And we'll take out some low there. So how's the 2 minute? Let's go the news. Let's see this sweep here. Get the market shift. So do we have a fair value gap inside here? It gets in right here. Right, we also have this one here. I'll be thinking like you can enter there, stop there, and target the next level of buy side, I think, like this. Let's see. To end up pushing higher. Let's see if this level buy side gets tagged out. So here we have the sweep, the shift, and the retracement into the gap. And do we have any kind of SMT here from the highs? I'll go to the 4 hour. So we don't have any. So maybe I'm thinking this is some like kind of minor retracement that's happening. And here we end up hitting take profit very nicely. Nice 2.5 R. So it's the classic ICT entry model here. The sweep, the shift, and the retracement into the gap, which confirms our daily bias that we're bullish, taking out this. So a very nice move after all. We got let's see how many points. We got 68 handles on NQ, and that was just the morning session, so I think that will be good and set for the day. So let's go to the next day and see what happens inside there. Back to the 15. So trading all-time highs is kind of tricky because you gotta be cautious with your targets. So let's pass this hour of lunch. Now go back to the 1 minute. Sorry, let's do like 30. Okay, back to 1 minute. So you can see that we're now at all-time highs. We've taken out these levels of buy side. And let's look at the 15 here. The 15-minute time frame is also providing kind of a solid bias here. We have this very gap get respected, confirming that we're bullish. Down to 5 here. We have the break of structure here. So if we really want to find an entry, we would like to see it, drop this gap here or here. So if it drops here, well and good, but it's also possible that it can also touch here, and if it touches this line here, that will be a change in the state, which means it will be respecting the order block. So let's see what it really does. Alright, looks like we drop into this, the fair value gap. So back to 5 here. So you get the break of structure there, drop into the gap. So let's see if it gets respected there. Alright, so we've now dropped into the gap. Not seeing anything that clear. And the day just ends, I guess. But that was fast. I don't know why. It was 3rd July. Was anything about to happen? So there was FOMC, and then on 4th July there were some news, because 4th July is US Independence Day. Shout out to the US. Alright, so let's go to the next day. why is it choppy on this day? 4th July. Isn't the 4th July Independence Day though? 4th July. Yes. Independence Day. So I'll expect this price action to be kind of dummy on the day. So I won't be trading it, I'll just let it move, honestly. So, but my bias after that will be like, some kind of rebalance. You can see we have very big gaps here. Now to the 1 hour. You can see, hey, price is looking kind of dirty, very, very dirty. Let's see what happens at the open. Boom, we drop crazily. Whoa. So we have equal highs here. Very, very big liquidity resting around there. Yikes. So we take out these lows. We take out these lows here. Now on the 1 hour, you can see we're in this thing here. This could fair value gap, so this might be about to form so we have this accumulation, manipulation, then the distribution to the upside. So now the 15, I'd like to see it form some kind of reversal. So here we have the sweep on ES, and NQ continues to drop, so looks like here we shouldn't be looking for buys. So how's the 5 minute? Well, very, very bearish. 15, kind of the same thing. Let's let it drop. And we're still in the first 2 hours of trading. Crazy. Actually, the first 1 hour. So now up to 2, 5, have nothing yet. And we just put in an SMT there. We have some close candles inside here. Now the 2 minute, maybe we might get a change in state on this candle. You can see we've closed above it and created a fair value gap. And boom, we've closed above here, and we have an SMT. If we go to the 1 hour, we have this fair value gap there, because this one was disrespected. Let's see the 30. I think it'll be in any kind of POI. Well, that will be this one. And we also have a bullet. Is it a bullet SMT? No, it's not an SMT. But yeah, that doesn't remove the fact that this is a POI that we're at. And 15, how's the 15? Yeah, 15 actually makes it look even better. But we still have equal lows there. So we have this changing state. So maybe we might look to take out this low hanging fruit, or even rebalance this whole move, because yeah, look, it's kind of choppy on this day. Let's see. I'm gonna take credit, not gonna really take any trade because it's Independence Day. Obviously, like the banks are on holiday, so let's look for it to rebalance there. Alright, so we end up hitting TP. Yeah, I really love it how the trades that I don't take end up hitting the profit, but yeah, quite a really good move. And that was 31 minutes. Very nice. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end the session here today. So very nice trading the 4-hour model. We had very nice confluences, and I'll be looking forward to it delivering even more. So to y'all, to all of you, to y'all who reached here, be blessed. Keep hustling, and if the Lord made you wake up the next day, He surely has a good plan for you.